You've heard about it. If you listen closely, you can hear things. Listen. It's the sound of humans, dogs, automobiles. Birds. What I find most interesting about this planet is all the background. I'm filming outside today. Due to circumstances. But really, it's because I want to test myself. Can I handle the noise? I want everything to be perfect. We're not so different. We're not so different, are we? As much as I might want to curate this experience so that you can experience perfection, it reminds me of spiritual teachings that say, enjoy the perfection of imperfection. I've been through a lot of spiritual training. I know you have too. I know we're both spiritual adepts. But when the shit hits the fan, it's very hard to be perfect, if you know what I mean. I mean, when I curate a perfect experience, I know it's perfect. I'm even holding this camera at arm's length to keep the semblance of perfection for you, a gift for you. But really, here's the devious, ironic twist. I'm trying to be perfect because I'm projecting the standard of perfection into your mind, and then trying to adhere to the standard of projection of perfection. The standard of projection. That's what it really is. These slips aren't so Freudian. Is it perfect? Is it? How perfect is it that I project a standard of perfection? Is that perfect? The truth is, I was kicked off of my homeworld because of these kind of excessive ramblings. My other friends, former friends, they grew tired of me. They wanted to excommunicate me from the species. So here I am, on your planet, trying to make do with all of this imperfection, whereas back on my planet, it was as perfect as it could possibly be for me, until my friends kicked me off-world. Not fair to kick me off-world. I'm simply dedicated. I'm dedicated. Are you? Are you as dedicated to perfection as I am? Look where it got me. I'm holding a camcorder on a backwater planet where I can't control the environment. See? In my homeworld, things were a lot different. My homeworld, everything is constructed from light, so I could make everything just the way I wanted it. I'm a light being. I don't know if you can tell by my forehead. I am definitely a light being. I am a light being. I'm not just saying I'm a light being. I am a light being. I am a light being. And I'm stuck on a backwater planet trying to remain a light being. Mind you, it's not easy because you guys are not light beings. No offense. No offense, no offense. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is some kind of a shed. Now, back on my planet, before they so unceremoniously booted me from it, back on my planet, I was very grateful for the perfection. Now, I would curate perfection from light. Like your Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. I've heard it. It's immaculate. Curating perfection from sound. I mean, okay, if that's your thing, but it's still somewhat primitive. But no offense to Ludwig. On my planet, before my friends decided to crash the party, I was building what you would call cathedrals. Of light from my thoughts. Yeah, that's what we do. We're light beings. That's what we do. We're light. You can just think these things and, well, I will confess that it got a little out of hand. My fellow light beings were not so savvy to this experiment of me trying to perfect them according to my ideas of perfection. So I would build these light technologies that would be able to essentially interfere with the frequencies of my friends. It's more than friends, but friends. Friends is what we call each other there. And I would start to, move this molecule here, move that molecule there, while they're sleeping. Yes, light beings sleep, okay? We're not the Flintstones, we sleep. Wait a minute, the Jetsons? Whatever, you know who I'm talking about. So while my friends were sleeping on our planet, which itself is composed of light, I would tweak with them a little bit. I would just kind of modify this one molecule and tweak this frequency. And well, when they woke up, they weren't so happy about that because they just kind of figured it out from their dreams. Now you may wonder, dreams, do light beings dream? Do light beings dream? Of course we dream. We have everything that you have, but more. It's made out of light. And you may ask why. Why would we even do that? Why wouldn't we just sit around and be a star? Well, we do that too. So light beings are able to create all these different manifold worlds from light. Okay, which makes us pretty amazing. I mean, pretty cool. We have this ethereal capacity that you could only dream of. Yes, it's true. And you guys are just mucking about with dirt, grit. So you can't do much. I mean, you can build cars and barns and telephone poles. So my friends, they kind of got wind of what I was doing, and I started to do it to basically everybody. That's how they all figured it out. Like, trillions of light beings started to figure out that I was working with them. And what I really wanted to do was just create a chorus of light beings, trillions of them, and have them play my symphony, my Symphony of Light. Symphony of Light. Symphony of Light. And I had to do this by creating a technology, a light technology, that would go in and interfere with the DNA signature of trillions of light beings. I'm brilliant. I don't know other way to say it in your language, but these other trillions of light beings got wind of it. And okay, so I'm a maestro of technology. That doesn't mean I could stop a trillion of them. I feel bad that I couldn't. I feel a little bit miffed that I wasn't sufficiently talented to take on a trillion light beings myself with my advanced technology. Well, there you are. So I'm here, dealing with you cavemen. Yes, I know. I don't exactly look like a light being, do I? I know that I can't even keep this picture perfect the way that I want it. I know that I have blemishes. That's an illusion. I'm a light being. I'm doing the best that I can on a backwater world. I'm unhappy and I'm depressed. As a light being, I am perfect. I am a spiritual adept. I have realized. Please keep it down. Thank you. I have realized the perfection of imperfection, as you humanoids like to call it. And we'd just like to find a way to get revenge on my homeworld for exiling me. No offense to your planet, but I am not happy here. All this nature is savage. These people. What is with these trees and sky and there's a river over here with fish in it. You guys need to get this under control. Okay? This is out of control. And it's kind of irritating for someone who's used to just everything being composed of light. No offense meant. Everything here is composed of dirt, which itself is composed of light, but you lack the technology to really understand that. And of course, if I had my tools, I would be able to extract the light essence from the dirt essence, and I would be on my way back to my star system, where I could get revenge on my fellow light beings. Yeah, you heard me. I'm coming for you. You don't kick me out of my realm and then call me all sorts of bad names behind my back and then make me king of the earthworms. Look, for you humans listening to this, I don't mean that you're really an earthworm, you earthworm. You don't even know where I'm from and what I'm capable of. None of these people do. All you have is grass. Grass and rocks. Is that all you got? God, if you could just see where I come from, what I am. The people I know, the light beings I know, what you would call angels. We're not angelic, that's for sure. I'm not angelic. I never was. If you knew the shit that I do, will do. And my peeps, well, look at me here. I've been exiled. They're obviously not angelic. Maybe I could use a little help. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to ask for help here. I've got to get it all out. I've got to Get it off my chest. If you were a light being, you'd understand. If you're a light being, then you're constantly dealing with all of the stuff that's not light. Stuff that's not light is not fun. Stuff that's not light is not fun, okay? I don't even know how to fucking excuse my language, I'm a light being. I don't know how to regulate myself in moments like this. When it's clear that I'm going to have to rely on other sources for help. My technology is back on my home world. So I'm going to have to find some people. So you eat cows, huh? The cows that eat grass, you eat cows that eat grass, and I'm supposed to get help from you. How am I even going to get back? And what am I going to say to the trillions of angels when they see me coming with my heathen army of humans in tow? I'm going to have to find trillions upon trillions of humans to follow me. I'm going to have to seduce them with disinfo. Just so they will join my campaign, just so I can get revenge for getting kicked out, for trying to create a symphony of light. I'm not an artist. I was just tampering with your DNA to extract the art that I needed. And you people, you're not there yet. Imagine light beings who aren't there yet. That's what I really find ironic in this world. Light beings who just... I don't know if you can imagine inferior light. Inferior light. That's what you light beings are made of. Inferior light. You're not the premium grade light. And I found that when I was mucking around in your DNA. I found that. I did. And maybe that's why you're so upset with me. Maybe that's why you had to give me the boot. Because I found out your little secret. You're an inferior grade of light being, and you have kicked the one superior one out of your planet, and now I fear contamination. Yeah, hanging out with these hillbillies. Now maybe my DNA is going to be affected adversely, and maybe I will be an inferior light being, and maybe that's what you really like. You want to get your revenge. Huh. See, I tell you, these light beings, they're not all that they're made out to be. You're not made out to be moral. No, I'm not saying I know what morality is. But when you've got a calling, you're going to make a symphony of light from trillions of light beings. You are entitled to tamper with their DNA. You are entitled to create GMOs, celestial GMOs. Symphony of light across the heavenly spheres. Can you hear it now? Hear it now. That's not an alarm telling me to stop. That's me plucking the DNA of a trillion angels back on my home world. I'm coming. I'll be there soon.